Alright, welcome back. We are going to continue. We have 4 days to recover YouTubers, so we'll just go ahead and burn those. And then we will get into our contracts again. We noted there was a whole bunch that does help us. This is another one of those one difficulty ones. So we're just going to try to just get raw cash. In those situations... Oh, I didn't repair my mech. That is a no bueno. So we gotta wait one more day.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Also, it's decent experience. But we're gonna go for the cash, like I said. Get Glitch back out of there. Get YouTuber back in. Deploy. Alright, here we go.
Command interface initiated.
All right, keep your eyes open and watch your sensors.
So I paid like $2,700,000 for that bubble. I think the bubble's earning its money. I really do. It is interesting how it does change my strategy. Because my strategy prior to the bubble was to spread everybody out. So that way, you know, I flank to the left, I flank to the right, and I also go up the middle. And it puts the enemy in situations where you're always facing someone's back. But now it's sort of like we're more clustered. It's interesting. There's also artillery. And you haven't seen it yet, but there's even a mech that has artillery naturally attached to it. It's actually quite awesome. I would love to get that mech again. And what's awesome about it is you get a cluster of mechs like this all together. The artillery goes in and hits every one of them. And the light mechs, it can flat out destroy in one hit, or otherwise debilitate them quite a bit.
Coordinates received.
Man, we do have one. I'm going to reserve. Let's just reserve again.
Aye, aye.
And again.
Good to go.
Alright, so we got just one locust. Go ahead and move forward. Remember, this is a one skull mission. So not only are they light mechs, but they don't even have all their armor. It's 1/3, so there's only 3 of them.
Waiting for orders. Position confirmed. I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements. They're heading your way.
There we go. We at least got some reinforcements.
Good to go. Aye, aye. Confirmed.
All weapons
Interesting. Through the coolant vent.
Firing. All weapons. Hell yeah. What's up, boss?
Damage minimal.
Receiving you. Taking the shot. Take that.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech destroyed.
Standing by. On my way. Oh! Good to go. Move order received. Targeting for an alpha strike. Barely hit, Commander. Come on, send me a real mech.
Standing by. Roger that.
$65%.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech destroyed.
Yep. Location confirmed.
That won't increase the heat as much. But that'll be a weapon of mass destruction.
Receiving you.
All right. Gonna reserve.
Commander. On my way.
Shut off the snub.
Yes, Commander. Roger. Locking in all weapons.
Yes, Commander. Double time. Let's go.
Full throttle.
Holy crap, there's even more.
Standing by. I copy. On it.
Ready for orders.
taking heavy hits, Commander.
Standing by.
Took a hard hit there. Ready for orders. Heading out.
If I take the coil out... Oh, no, it's... The snub is pretty high on this one. You know what? Coolant vent.
Roger that.
Down he goes.
Hostile eliminated. Engine critical. Shutting down.
Oh my gosh, I did shut down. I didn't think I would. That's alright. One down.
Vehicle trash.
Oh, I'm not close enough.
Full throttle.
Orders? Roger that.
Waiting for orders.
There he goes.
Reporting vehicle distress.
Mission successful.
That planet was very bad for heat management, that's for sure. Alright, got 1,000 experience points. One of the mechs does need to be repaired. We got garbage. But that's okay. The whole point was to get some money. And we did. Alright. So I gotta come here. Repair. It'll take 2 days.
I wrapped up that.
I've got the financial report.
So that whole last mission pretty much just paid for the repair plus what we just did, or the maintenance. So I think these were pirates. Nope, this is a good one. See, that one only increases the random. So we'll do that. I am getting bored, and I do want to move on to the campaign. But while I'm here, I'm going to grab whatever money I can. And like I told you, it may seem like we have a decent amount of money, but we don't. The black market is where all the goodies are, and we got to get in. So we can't upset the pirates, at least until we get in. And then we gotta have enough money to pay them. Because the pirates are the ones that control the black market.
Command interface initiated.
And it's all hot planets, so our heat management's going to be horrible. And this is destroy enemy units, and remember, if you always charge them directly, you always end up in an ambush.
Roger.
So we're going to go around to the left.
Acknowledged.
Move order received.
On my way.
We're going through radioactive fields. So we're going to all end up getting some heat.
Holding for tactical advantage. Good to go.
Alright, so we have a Shadowhawk. So 2 mediums so far.
Coordinates received.
I do have radiation issues, which doesn't help. See, the resolve is not up yet for the
Sensor lock.
increased chance to hit.
Ready for orders. Firing full complement on it.
Yes, Commander.
Systems holding.
Where that first shot would have been high damage if it would have hit.
I'm showing minor damage. Yeah.
It's another radiation field. I gotta avoid those.
Move order received. Engaging target. Nice. Got past his armor.
Good to go. Copy that.
Weapons committed. Enemy mech destroyed.
Give him everything.
That was well done.
They've got a lock on me.
Confirmed. On it.
There's another one.
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements. They're heading your way.
Moving to position. Fire on target. That hit something good.
All radiation fields.
Took a hard hit there. Orders. On it. Firing on target. Commander. Moving to position.
I have heat issues.
Got a lock. I've been sensor locked.
Standing by. Roger. I've got something. On it. Target's taking a critical hit.
Crab's doing what crabs do.
Internal structure damage.
Just in case RNG gets us. battles against the Oregons or whatever they're called, they're always tough. Their mechs are always high armor.
Receiving you. Got it. Engaging. Scored a critical hit.
The heat management requires us to do that.
Ready for orders. Copy that.
Ready for orders.
See, I don't know if I want to get behind him. All of our damage has been in the front. I mean, we could finish off the crab. But the heat management on her is bad too. So that means we should do a melee. But let's melee him.
On my way.
Yeah, this is getting bad. I gotta back off. Well, melee.
Engaging physical attack.
Another crab.
Warning. Armor low.
What do you need?
Finally.
Enemy down.
Oh, a marauder. Those can be a little damn dangerous.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, I need to back up. Maybe get behind some rocks here.
Roger that.
This is probably, like, if we need to focus them down, this is a good one. Although, that's a nice 85% opportunity, so I'm going to take it. Those annoying light mechs. Oh,
Warning. Damage critical.
Waiting for orders. On my way.
yeah, see, his armor's full.
Confirmed.
We still did some good damage.
Scored a critical hit.
Even knocked him down.
That shot got me past my own.
So if I do 45%, 30, that's a 60, 95. Ooh. I mean, it would work. Or I can just melee something. Him.
Engaging physical attack.
I think it's the
Enemy
heat
mech.
management.
Critical damage detected.
What do you need?
So I think he's good and done. I gotta ignore the light mechs for now.
On my way.
We gotta go all in. either on the crab, which that'll do some good damage, but that's even better. Yeah, these 2.5, 3 skull missions they're like the limit for me. Like my mechs.
Orders?
I mean, I can win these missions, but they're a challenge. Like I'm not like winning them easily. That's a good. We got him down to the juicy center.
My internals are taking a beating.
Orders.
I was gonna say, there's no way this guy's surviving an onslaught like that to his back twice in a row. Alright, that is not good. I was not expecting that.
Warning. All weapons destroyed.
Oh, he destroyed our weapon. I haven't saved in a while either. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. That was RNG, folks. Right there. He had plenty of armor, he had plenty of other stuff, but, you know, they just hit the right spot, and then, just like we hit the right spot, too. And, yeah, you could theoretically, like, let your pilots die and replace the mechs, because we do get new mechs, you know, and, but it's, like, 2 steps forward, 3 steps backwards. I mean, it's... If you play XCOM or any of these games, you do need to keep your core set of people alive. And, you know, for some people it's a lot of fun. You play...
Interface initiated.
Yeah, man, we're all the way back. Ugh.
All weapons committed.
All the way back to this.
Yep. Coordinates. Time to get physical. Target's taking a critical hit. Standing by. Copy that. Firing all weapons. Reporting critical hit.
Barely hit, Commander. On my way. Let's see how you like this.
Right, we have recoil issues, we have heat issues. So let's do a melee.
Engaging physical attack.
Watch the flank.
Yes, Commander.
Still have heat issues.
Confirmed.
He's incapacitated, so That actually might mean we have the full mech available as scrap. Not that I want to crab all that bad, but they sell decent though.
I've been sensor locked. Yes, Commander.
Alright, so this guy... he's near dead. You can see his armor's gone in all these places. He's lost his primary weapon. That's... always take the 90% if you can. Yeah, and those guys are just annoying.
Damage minimal.
I gotta get her turned around, so...
Reporting. Minimal damage.
Alright, she has heat management issues, so we're gonna go up and melee this guy.
Moving to position.
Oh, she missed him, didn't she? Alright, so we do have recoil. Like, I can't hit this one too far away, but I can move up. And I want to move up because with the heat management issues, in between the recoils I can melee these guys. 60, 65, 70.
All weapons committed.
We'll do a 70.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
That guy's just annoying because he's still standing.
Waiting for orders.
And with this guy, I'm gonna save it because we made it, you know, a few turns.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm gonna ignore these guys still. We're gonna save them for the melee attacks when we need them. That's a really nice hit. And so is that one. I sort of have a little bit invested in both right now, but I'm gonna go for this guy.
Fire. All weapons.
There we go. He's pretty...
Scored a critical hit.
those guys are squishy. Yep, that hurts.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
Annoying guy. I have heat management issues. So that means I need to sensor lock somebody. I can sensor lock that one. Yeah, we'll sensor lock that one.
Got a lock.
Oh, now he moves, so the sensor lock goes away. Jerky jerk.
Warning. Armor
Good
breached.
to go.
Internal damage.
Taking the shot. Scored a critical hit.
Oh, they don't.
Engaging physical attack. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
The jerk is still alive.
Waiting for orders. Location confirmed. Putting my weight into it. Good to go. Affirmative.
annoying. I'm actually
Warning.
on the verge of losing an arm again.
Internal damage.
Armor blow through. Internal damage.
Receiving you. Gauging.
It's about time.
Might be some good salvage there.
So I have an overheat alert. It's worth it to get rid of that guy.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Oh, look at that.
Warning. Heat exceeding recommended level.
See, because I heat exceeded, I lost my arm. As long as I didn't lose a weapon. I didn't.
Good to go.
And this is insanity, all of this.
Move order received. All weapons fired.
That's insanity too.
Took a hard hit there. Waiting for orders.
Let's maybe hide a little better.
Roger. On it. Inflicted some heavy damage.
I lost my weapon.
Warning. All weapons destroyed.
Oh. So, lost both arms because I overheated there, even though it was worth it to take out that little gnat. Oh. These guys are challenging, that's for sure. It's winnable, though. The RNG has to go a little bit your way, but it's winnable. And yes, it is safe scumming, but I warned you, this game is like that. And when you're what do they call that? Reaching up. You know, you're dating that girl that's way hotter than you deserve. We're punching up. That's what we're doing. This whole thing where we're fighting the 2 and 3 stars. I mean, the next campaign mission is only a 2-star mission. So we are, like I said, we are punching up a little bit here. I'm going to change my strategy. I'm going to move forward and we're going to go after these guys.
Scored a critical hit.
Engaging physical attack.
My armor's getting ripped off.
So lots going on here. Now what I did last time is I got behind him because, you know, obviously removing his back armor is good. The crab is still annoying though. So we're going to just incapacitate him.
That's a kill.
So that's one down. That's a tough one.
Orders?
I'm finishing him off.
Got it.
Annoying. Annoying dude.
Hostile removed.
So we got rid of 2 of them. We lost our right arm. Ugh.
That shot got past my armor.
The good news is he can afford to lose a right arm.
Light damage, Commander.
Yep, he can.
Orders.
Now we got a behemoth. We got these two little gnats, and then we got this big dude. I'm gonna get, because I have a back shot on the big dude here. Or maybe it's not a back shot, it's a complete front shot. Now this is where it's going to be interesting. 95%, 45, 50.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that really hurt. Receiving you. Location confirmed.
Now we got the annoying dudes. Oof.
Orders?
Alright. Stand up, young man. Let's maybe not stand on top of a hill where everybody could target you. Get a little bit lower.
My mech is limping. Roger.
That's always good. Gets rid of one of them.
Mech destroyed.
Commander.
That's right, we still got this jerk. I think I've been shooting him in the front, so let's just get in the front of him.
Location confirmed.
Finish him off. Yep, we have.
Roger that.
We at least knocked him down.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech destroyed.
Commander. Acknowledged. Roger that.
He's toast. He's not surviving this.
Standing by. Roger that.
I'll probably overheat if I shoot. So I'm just gonna sensor lock him.
Receiving you.
This will also overheat if I shoot, so I'm just gonna melee.
Moving to position.
There he is. Done. I still had two more that was gonna light him up.
Mech dispatched.
Mission successful.
Alright, so 293. Lots of damage. We get to pick 3 of them, and we do have some bigger ones. The Marauder at 75 tons. We can finish off a Shadowhawk. We have lots of crab. A whole bunch of crab. So I'm gonna grab, I'll grab 2 crabs. And then here you can see we got 2 locusts and we ended up getting 3 crabs.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander. That mech you wanted is back online.
Alright, mech bay first. Locust we're not even keeping. The crab is an interesting one. You can see it's heavy on the energy, which so he's basically a big energy guy, but like I said, he just crumbles so his armor is low, 730. Like that's 1120. I mean, it's not even repaired. He's at 618, 1040, right? And that's 730. This one's at 1040. I mean, just to show the difference in armor. I mean, that one's less. So yeah, we're gonna send this guy to the store. Yeah, we get almost a $500,000. That one's hardly even worth the trouble. Mech warriors are leveling up.
Waiting for orders.
Behemoth. 3-hit defense, melee defense goes up, and the base hit. So all 3 go up, which is nice. And then of course we're gonna get her weapon damage up. He's all maxed out, so every time we boost that, we're making his missiles better.
Good to go.
Glitch did a mission, so she could possibly take one of these. I don't know which one of these advanced ones we want Glitch to take.
Commander.
Jet's getting experience for doing nothing because of our modules.
Good to go.
And here you got Medusa. I think we had decided that 1 extra health wasn't worth it, and we were doing this first, so we will do exactly that.
Mech warrior training complete.
And we are maxed out there, and now we're doing this because that recoil penalty is going to be helpful to get that up.
Training complete.
And I think we need to rest here. Yes, we do. At least 10 days. Sure. Buy him a drink. So in the hiring hall, we can hire Archangel. Look at that, 8 guts. Yeah, why not? Well, I mean, he's just another mech, but we get another backup, and he's got
New mech
heat
warriors
management, and
available.
he's leveled up quite a bit. Sure. Why not? 5 days left.
Job's done, Commander.
5 days to get Decker back.
Hey boss, we've just completed those upgrades.
All right, I'll get the team on it right away.
We're going to work on the morale. There we go. So we're sitting on 6 million. I still think there's a few more we can do. Yep, this one we can do. It's a 2-star. Yeah, it's just so time consuming. That's all. I mean, the missions are fun. The tactical part is fun. But you do, like, you're like, okay, I'm ready to move on.
Command interface initiated.
Ready to rock, Chief.
Alright, so obviously they're straight ahead. We could maybe go around this way.
Copy that. Confirmed.
Got it.
Heading out.
Acknowledged.
Heading out. Position confirmed.
On my way.
We've got company.
Waiting for orders. Roger that. Standing by.
So far it's just light techs.
I copy.
Reserving action. Move order received. Targeting for an alpha strike. Receiving you. Moving out. On it.
That's a heavy. The Warhammer. That's definitely a heavy.
Waiting for orders.
Boy, it'd be nice to get 3 pieces of that one. I think the mission's only going to let me grab 2.
Locking on target. Target's taken a critical hit.
All units committed. Enemy mech destroyed.
Standing by. Affirmative. Engaging. Reporting critical hit. They've got a lock on me.
Commander.
Give them everything you got.
It's funny, those little nets, they come in because I think the bubble, like when they go inside the bubble, they expose everybody so you don't have the cloak anymore. And it's so funny because now it's like, okay, then I'm just going to melee you and beat you into submission. Alright, so then we got this guy. I am going to wait until he goes. And he is going to shoot at us.
Getting the angle on me. Aye, aye.
And then this makes it so it's a little easier to target him.
Moving out.
Man, it's going to be hard to Like, I can aim for his legs. Like, right now he's a 45%. Gonna remove my recoil.
Commander? Confirmed.
Watch the flank.
Not cool, not cool.
I'm taking heavy hits, Commander. Taking the shot.
2% for the head. That would guarantee all 3 of his parts are available. Otherwise, I gotta take out both legs at 18% each. Not a good shot. So I'm just gonna do a regular shot. Hope for the best.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Commander. Sensors locked on. Good to go. Targeting ground.
Taking the 95%. I know it's not singling out one guy, but
Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
I do want to go in and blast, but I'm gonna wait.
Warning. Armor breached.
Receiving you.
Internal damage.
Move into position. Taking the shot. Targets taking a critical hit.
Waiting for orders. I copy. Critical hit, Commander.
Only 30%. Jeez Louise.
All weapons committed.
Waiting for orders. Locking in all weapons.
There goes the right arm.
Critical hit, Commander.
We're not gonna get all 3 pieces of him. We're just gonna be happy to get one. So I could get behind him, although we haven't been hitting him from behind. Or I could keep pounding him. Yeah, that's the right answer. Keep pounding him.
Affirmative. Inflicted some heavy damage.
Now I could maybe aim for the head. Still 2%. Yeah.
All weapons committed.
We'll get one piece.
Enemy mech destroyed.
But we at least got him. And we can just focus on this guy now.
Get physical.
And we knock him down, that's even better.
Orders.
16% on the head this time.
Firing full complement on it.
22%.
Give it 10 Target's taking a critical
We're
hit.
trashing this thing.
Engaging physical attack.
Did 40 damage to his armor. Jeez Louise. He still has his jump jets.
Good to go.
Well, we can melee him down, or we can... Let's do this. I'm gonna take off the snub. We missed with our big gun.
Receiving you. Firing all weapons.
There it is.
Enemy down.
Alright, well, it wasn't perfect, but we did it.
Mission successful.
Alright, so we do get to take two. Like I said, one of them is going to be this, for sure. And then that Enforcer is only a 50 ton, but we do get all three pieces. Because we incapacitated him without destroying the center piece. So I will go ahead and... We're actually going to make him, because we have 2 out of 3. And we didn't get lucky with any of the other ones. The heat management on these planets is definitely
That
troublesome.
mech you wanted is back online.
Alright, Mech Bay. This Enforcer is heavy on the energy, which is weird. And there's nothing really special about it, to be honest. Scrap. Let's get a 500,000. Like I said, just trying to get the number up, that's all. And let's
Job
repair our
done.
mechs. It only took 2 days. Look at our contracts. I believe this one was the pirates. Yep. This one also was the pirate. Nope. We can do that one. There's actually 2 more we can still do. They're only 1.5 stars. They're not a lot of money. You know what? I'm bored. Let's move on and do our mission.
By your command.
I hit the escape key occasionally to try to get these cutscenes to move quicker. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I still can't tell you the formula for when it does versus doesn't.
I've got the financial.
But obviously, if you hit it whenever you're not at the right spot, it opens up the menu. So more and more expensive because we keep leveling up. This is what's going up. But you can see this is going up too. I don't know. Oh, look at this. Because we made another mech bay, we have increased costs. So all those modules we're building are increasing. Yeah.
Network orders complete, boss.
Alright,
Top-notch work,
so we
if I may
finished
say so.
hydroponic farm. Just keep going. And that's going to keep making the morale go up. But you know what? I'm actually going to... Let's do power conduits.
I'll get the team on it right away.
5 days left. Why would I put a stop to this? I will supervise. Okay. It's such a bizarre choose your own adventure there, isn't it? Alright, so we are in Panzer, which is definitely enemy territory. As you can tell, we can't go to the store. I think the contracts are basically... that's it. And so let's do it. It's going to give us 1 million, and we do a 418. So it's a nice... I mean, we could have done those other 2 missions and get like 300,000 each. Sorry if I'm clicking too fast. Basically, she's on the offensive, but they took a spaceport, and they're going to be able to call down reinforcements, and so they're asking us to take a spaceport. And then our navigator was asked to navigate the minefield on her own. Difficult one. Alright, obviously this is the best we got. This shows, by the way, the low spirits, and that shows high spirits. What does it mean, translation? They contribute to the morale when they're in the mission, and then the resolve goes up. This would contribute less. That's really what it boils down to. And he might get some penalties to his accuracy. I don't remember this mission at all. There is one where it's a bunch of launch pads, and actually that is a tough mission. And that actually might be what this is. And it's tough because, like, you have to do things fast. And in order to do it fast, you're basically running through a bunch of mechs that are shooting you in the back. It's that kind of tough.
Command interface initiated.
Locate their dropship control center. Destroy it. Okay,
Fighting
I
Commander.
remember this mission.
You bring down the control
This is not
center
the
and
one
we'll
I was
handle the
thinking
rest.
of, but this is
Good luck.
also a tough one. It's especially tough if you weren't paying attention to what they just said. So we have 15 rounds to destroy this control center. And let me tell you, it's going to take everything we have to do that. Because there's this road that goes down here. It's the only way down to the bottom. Everything else is a sheer cliff. So you have to go down this road. And when you go down the road, there's going to be mechs here, here, a whole bunch of mechs over here. So you're going to be fighting like multiple lances. And then you're trying to get through all of them so you can destroy this one building. Now that building can only be reached by going up this road and then into this area. Or you need Decker, right? Because he can do indirect shots. And so Decker is the only one that can really take that thing out. To take it out, you have to be able to see it. And that's where the Rage Fighter on YouTuber comes in. Because he has that 120 meter distance vision. So you got to bring him down around maybe here so you could see the thing, and then you can indirect fire it and then actually destroy it. The problem is, like I said, you're coming down this hill, you're going to get shot at from this direction, you're going to be shot at from this direction, and there's also turrets here, 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 and there. 4 turrets. There's a turret here, a turret there. There might even be more. But those are all turrets that are shooting at you. So, in addition to the mechs. Now, what makes this mission easier is if we destroy the garrison units here and don't ignore them, then what happens is these little APCs join you and they'll actually drive down on their own. And if they reach a certain spot, I can't remember where, they make all these turrets, they join your side. So now the turrets will help you. And man, oh man, I don't know why I didn't know that the first time. I think I was focusing so hard on bum rushing that I didn't destroy all 5 units. And anyways, it's worth destroying the 5 units. Let me just put it that way.
New sensor contact. Move order received.
On my way.
Right, so 1 round is already wasted just moving into the position.
Commander,
So these SRM carriers, remember I told you they're super nasty? They are.
vehicle down.
They are top priority, absolutely.
Standing by. Roger that. Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
All weapons committed. Enemy unit destroyed.
Receiving you.
These guys haven't moved.
Standing by. Location confirmed.
And neither of them are the SRM carriers. So we took out all the SRM carriers. You will not survive an SRM carrier attack. It's that bad.
Damage minimal.
I've been sensor locked. Mess them up. Mess them up good.
Alright, so the issue here is those turrets were actually shooting us. We do need to kill these guys. So we got 1 more to go.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Receiving you.
Alright, that was worth it. So now these guys are flying in. And I believe the turrets are under our control now, or maybe next round. You'll have visibility, like they'll reveal the whole map.
Orders.
But there's nothing left to do up here. The next mission is to get down the hill.
On it.
Good to go. All right, full speed.
Yeah, so they're saying ignore the turrets and kill us. But that's only good news for us, because now, as you can see, we have visibility, and you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. And they move around. I mean, the majority of them are clustered here right now, but so that's a medium mech with good armor, right? That's a medium, a light, a heavy. I don't know what hunchbacks are. They might be heavy. If they're heavy, they're weak heavies. And then another, that's a light, but a 30-ton light. And so these turrets are our best friends, because they're gonna, make short work of them. And this is now visible. So,
Orders.
for example, if I say attack, that's out of my range. But this one's not. So what you want to do is move and get as close as we can. And you can see where his... Like, I still can't... I don't have enough range to get to him, but I do have enough range to get to all these. And this is the only one that doesn't have
All weapons are go.
evasion. So I'm going to go ahead and take him down.
Good to go.
Aye, aye.
So as you can see, they're becoming problematic. And the evasion is really high on these. But my cloak is pretty darn cool.
Affirmative.
Commander. Moving out.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
This is where it gets nice. So they're doing a lot of sensor locks, which... But there you go, there was a nice attack. We already damaged the trebuchet.
They've got a lock on me. Receiving you. Aye, aye.
Still not enough range to get to that. So we got some 90%. Some 95s. Or get this guy while he's down. Yeah, that's not good. Being up front like that.
Light damage, Commander.
What's up, boss? Coordinates received. Acknowledged. Scored critical hit.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech destroyed.
Commander. Move order received. This should be good. Ah, damn it.
We get a head injury. You jerk. Alright, come on, turrets. Do your damage. They're making short work of that trebuchet. The sensor lock things are a little annoying. Do the damage. There we go. So we got 2 down.
What's up, boss?
So, again, not in range. You can see the range goes to right there. See that? There's a little line right here. So, do I charge forward? Because if I do, I got all these guys that are going to attack him. And remember, he's low in armor. I'm going to reserve.
Warning. Armor low.
Waiting for orders.
Ready for orders. Moving to position. Targeting coordinates.
Ready for orders.
I'm getting low in ammo, but I have been making my shots count. They have been really good. So 55, 50, 60, 65.
All weapons committed.
Good to go. On my way.
I think I'm finally in range. No, I'm not.
Now let's see how you handle it. Losing armor. Ready for orders. Critical hit, Commander.
Okay, another one down. 3 down.
Sensor lock on me. Waiting for the right move.
Okay, that's not good.
Warning.
I didn't save it. That's the thing that gives me +1 accuracy to my shots.
Standing by.
It got destroyed. Ah.
Copy that. Inflicted some heavy damage. Good to go.
Waiting for orders. Affirmative.
I know the big guy is my bigger threat, but focus him down. Just focus him down. We got 9 rounds left to destroy that building.
Receiving you.
And of course his accuracy is lower because...
No damage.
You jerk.
Ready for orders.
So this is where it gets crazy. I'm
Acknowledged.
running through. It still won't let me attack. Well, they're doing a great job of taking that thing down.
Commander.
So my issue is, if I go there, can I target him? I think I can. No, I can't.
Sensors locked on.
Yes, Commander.
This guy has taken a lot of damage from behind. So that's exactly what I want to do with her.
Roger.
Get behind him and light him up. Look at that. That's exactly what we want to do.
Firing.
Just like that, he's gone.
One less target.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Commander.
I'm going to bull rush
On
the
my
building,
way. Double time.
because so far we have not been able to hit it. And the turrets are going to help us kill this guy. I mean, we actually took out all the mechs. I'm really impressed.
Clock is ticking and that dropship is getting close. I'd recommend that you prioritize targeting the control center, Commander.
Standing by.
Confirmed.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, why I can't target that thing. But I do remember it being wonky because it's behind those walls.
Waiting for orders.
Like, that is well within his range. Yeah, it won't let me click on it.
Yes, Commander. Roger that.
We're down to 6 rounds. I think we have plenty of rounds here.
Holding for the right opportunity.
On the move. Full speed.
Full throttle.
Good to go.
So right now, I'm going to have visibility on this thing.
Receiving you.
There we go. See? You have to get visibility on it, and now I can just move in and
Move order received.
indirect.
Fire.
There we go.
Mission successful.
So, not too bad. I remember that mission having to reload again and again and again. Some of it is because we turtled and we have better skills. I did not reload when I lost my TTS, and that is a big loss because finding another TTS is not easy. That is gone. It gives me the +1 ballistic, and I may not find another one for a while. I gotta go to another research world and hope there's one there. We're gonna definitely take the dragon. Then we got just a bunch of 50s. And we'll take a trebuchet. It looks like all 3 hunchbacks are available. So we'll take 2 of the hunchbacks, and let's make sure there's nothing like that one. Plus 50% crit. Because right now we're just using standard SRM 6s. I'm going to put that in instead of the trebuchet. That's a good one. We did get, looks like a Jenner. Alright, so some kind of weird data archive. And we're going to have to liberate some tech dude to help us decrypt it. Medusa's out for 12 days. I think we have repairs to do. And this is the big loss. And yeah, I mean, I save scum all the time. In this situation, I'm not going to, and I have 1 pound available, so I can actually improve my armor. Or, actually a better option would be to get another ammo in, so I don't run out of ammo so much. But I will miss you.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
And if we look at the contracts, there are quite a few, and this was one that will help us with the pirates. And it's against the bad guys, so that'll be one we want to do.
Job's done, Commander.
We're going to wait to get Medusa back. Let's do the pirate one. So here you can see they dislike us. In order to change the status, we would have to go all the way up to here. And the best I can do is turn that into a 5 instead of a 3. It's only a 1 star. We have on many occasions done that for a 1 star. But we wanted the money, right? In this case, I'll just take the 5 rep because I know it's not enough, but I don't want to be hovering near the bottom either. So basically we're doing a rep run. Oh, we should check the store. I didn't remember to do that. So we're doing this mission for 40,000 and 3 random salvage.
Command interface initiated.
Okay, y'all. Stay frosty.
Doesn't really look like there's a way around. We could go through here though.
Move order received. Copy that.
On my way.
It's a 1-star mission.
On my way. Got it.
Aye, aye.
Picked up a blip.
That's a medium.
Receiving you. Move order received.
That's another medium.
Affirmative. Waiting for orders. Let's see how you like this.
What's up, boss?
Oh, we gotta put the new SRM on her. Already took out a right arm.
Enemy mech.
That happens to be the one that had the gun. We might have actually taken out his weapon. That fire starter is just annoying.
Standing by. I've been sensor locked.
On the move. Firing all.
getting behind with the UAC-20 is deadly. And yeah, we did look. We took out 3 of his weapons. Yeah, you shoot a UAC-20 from behind.
Destroyed.
It's almost comical.
Position confirmed. Engaging. Critical hit. Hot damn. Let's do this. Barely hit, Commander. Commander? Heading out. Tell us how you get this. Inflicted some heavy damage.
Ready for orders.
Right, so I don't have his... He doesn't have his back to me anymore. But I'm still gonna aggressively go after him.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
This is... We're just gonna go ahead and run.
Full throttle.
Good to go.
We're gonna go ahead and...
Coordinates received.
Oh, I missed.
Ooh. Systems holding. Yes, Commander.
Damage is light. Standing by. Roger. Hostile eliminated.
All weapons committed.
Again, from behind, not a chance.
Enemy mech destroyed. Mission successful.
Alright, so we just did all that for the reputation. We did get 1,000 experience points. We got crap for the salvage.
Orders?
Waiting for orders.
Training confirmed, Commander.
This gunnery, every mech needs gunnery maxed out. Like, having a percent bonus to your guns, I mean, unless you're a melee, and see, this is a melee one, but I still want the gunnery, even with the melee, because, you know, you have MG guns, you have, you know, hardpoint stuff attached.
Receiving you.
So yeah, we're maxed out, and let's just
Mech warrior training complete.
Good to go.
keep moving it up.
Yes, Commander.
And Medusa. There we go, -2 recoil penalty. That's going to help with the loss of the TTS. Let's make sure none of the bait mechs need to be repaired. And then we go to the store. Start with the weapons. Standard fare. Here we go. So now we're starting to see some new type of equipment. So let's start. Jump jets and heat sinks, you've seen those before. The leg mod, The DFA is Death from Above, is what it stands for. And the one gripe I have is the game doesn't tell you what DFA means. You just have to figure it out. But it's Death from Above, and what that means is if you use the jump jets to jump, you can land on a mech, and you then use your legs to kick them. And so it causes damage to your legs when you do that. So if you have this leg mod, it gives you minus 30 Death from Above self-damage, which then, and you could even read, like, the actuators control mech's limbs. Like, it doesn't even help you to understand, like, what that means. But it's only useful if you have a jump mech. Now, the gyro is +2 to hit, and that's really good if you're going up and punching. And for 144,000, that's not bad, and the +2 is also not bad. So I am going to buy that.
New equipment available.
And then these arm mods. So these go in your arms, and they do extra melee damage. So +20 is fantastic.
New equipment available.
This one, +60 melee damage. That's even better. And you can put one on each arm. So there's no...
New equipment available.
And then this one does +15. Like, we could buy it as well, because in case one gets destroyed. But this +60 and the +20 were both fantastic. So a lot of great equipment at this place. And then here under the mechs, again, the Archer is a really nice one for this. It's just a pure upgrade to the Griffin we are using. It's also a 70 ton. 756, and there's only one piece. It still won't get us a full mech. There's 6 Griffins, which we don't need. There's an 85 ton Stalker. It has a bunch of energy weapons, but it does have 4. This one I think would be good. His movement is so low, though. But this would be one that would have been nice for, like, Behemoth to use with the SRMs. But again, there's only one. There's a quick draw. We haven't seen one of these yet. They, as you can see, have a lot of jump jets. This would be a good candidate for, like, a Death from Above. They have real high movement. The problem is the weapons. And then the Vulcan is the one that has this suite. So plus 90 meter support range. And then melee hit defense is +10. So this is for everybody in its support range. So it protects you from melee hits. But outside of that, he's trash. Right, so from a mech bay perspective, if we go to the Centurion, you can see we have all these standard SRM 6s. And we can put in this one, so we at least get a 50% crit on that one.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
Job's done.
That work order's complete, boss. Top-notch work, if I may say so.
Alright, we're at 7 million. Last one, 720. We got another mech bay, which is 2,200,000. I mean, of course we can afford it, but the drive system reduces the drive time. Let's get another morale thing going.
Roger that, Commander. I'll get the crew moving.
Oh, look, there's another pirate mission. Now this one's a little harder. It actually has decent payout. But if I do this, you can see I'm getting that much closer to getting the rep up. So 7 versus 6. and they get more angry. The more you're helping the pirates. I think I'm gonna do the 6 because then I at least get some money.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, so this one's just a destroy vehicles one. They're going to be escorted by something that will probably be ambushing us from the right or the left.
Roger that.
Good to go. Position confirmed. Moving to position.
If this is truly a vehicle and no mechs, that salvage is going to be horrible.
Copy that. Acknowledged.
Moving out.
Aye, aye. Roger that.
There's
Vehicle
4
trash.
vehicles.
Ready for orders.
Commander.
Orders.
Do I really want to get that close?
Affirmative. Affirmative.
SRM carrier.
Standing by.
Death on wheels.
Going full speed.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace.
There's the
Looks
mechs.
like enemy reinforcements.
What's up, boss? On it. Give up everything you got. Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated. Bandit.
What's up, boss? Copy that.
Yeah.
That was pretty devastating, but
Got that taste.
very cool.
Yes, Commander. Vehicle destroyed.
Warning. Armor low.
They're picking on him. Oh no, that's my weapon.
Warning. All weapons destroyed.
Ah, come on. This is such an easy mission. Sorry, folks. I'll pause it. Alright, let's get rocking here.
Command interface initiated.
Oh, I paused it.
This is a hellhole.
I just realized. Yeah, we had to restart a mission against easy peasy people, and I told you I was going to pause it and catch back up. I went and started making dinner, and I totally forgot why I paused it. I'm going to pause it again. We'll catch back up. Okay, I'm at least in the thick of it. I'm going to save it. All I've done is I've destroyed one mech. I haven't destroyed any vehicles. I came around to the right and encountered the mechs first, and the vehicles are still barely visible. So I basically ignored the vehicles this time. And right now I have my back to almost everybody here, but we're melee attacking these light mechs because they're so annoying.
Hostile eliminated.
And there's still two left here, but... And yeah, they're rear attacking me.
I'm under heavy fire here. They're getting the angle on me. Losing lots of armor.
Ready for orders. Move order received. Siren is
All weapons committed. Enemy unit destroyed. Damage minimal.
Good to go. Coordinates received. Oh. Just got past his armor.
Oh, those are just snubs. That's a bad one.
Armor breached. Internal damage.
Receiving you. Copy that. Think I hit something good.
Okay, that was annoying. We're taking some...
Warning.
The blackjacks are not that tough, if you think about it.
Internal damage.
It would be nice to get that rifleman soon.
What's up, boss?
Alright, and then, so... Yeah, let's just move up and use our SRMs to take out... I don't know who was the one that shot us with the, That's an SRM.
On it.
Not enough to kill it. Dang it.
Enemy unit destroyed.
We're in trouble. I may have to reload. It's really crazy. This is like a
Commander.
Internal damage.
supposedly the easiest mission in the game. We're gonna give him some ECM protection.
Ready for orders. Coordinates received.
That's the one right there. Annoying. They're like gnats, like when you're hiking on a trail.
They've blown past my armor.
Yes, Commander. Acknowledged. Copy that.
Alright, that one's at least gone.
One more for the track.
One more, and I agree, one more.
All weapons committed.
And it wasn't enough.
Receiving you.
I gotta get that last guy.
Confirmed. Target confirmed. Enemy vehicles.
So now all we got left are the gnats.
Heat sinks can't bend fast enough. I'm taking damage.
They do have to survive. I got low armor,
Warning.
that's for sure.
Armor low.
Commander? Reporting critical hit.
Warning.
Oh, we get an injury.
Injury.
Alright, fair enough. It's funny how certain missions just give you fits. And then other ones you make it look like you're a boss. The game's too easy.
Moving out.
Enough of your nonsense.
Enemy mech destroyed. Warning.
I'm here.
Heat exceeding recommended level.
Targeting for a physical attack. Solid connection on that one.
Mission successful.
Man, oh man. I mean, that one might be nice to take. Man, there's a lot of stuff. Alright, well, we're for sure going to get a javelin if we take one of those. So yeah, let's take a javelin. That's the only one we got.
That mech you wanted is back online.
Alright, so just by doing a couple of basic missions, the campaign is already back on the table. So we got 12 days. Looking at the security, or this, yeah, we got some nice missions. They're only 1.5 star. I mean, they are going to get us some decent money, I guess. Or we can travel, and look at that one. That's a million. Look at that, 3.5 stars. That's going to be a tough one. Ooh. Even that one at 3 stars is tough. And they want us to go to Smithton. So as you can see, we got more. Here's electronics. I think electronics is the, that's going to give us good lasers. There's another black market. So there's a chance we might be invited to the black market there. And currently we're here where there's a battlefield. Wreckage and technology can still be found.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Waiting for orders.
Waiting for orders.
Commander?
Yeah, it's just when you get near the tippy top, you got to do a lot of missions before. Although we can
Training complete.
do one for him. These other ones, you know, they don't hurt. Like a minus 45 minimum range helps when you're trying to shoot that UAC, you know, in close quarters. But it also helps to get these for the... Actually, I don't think these give me recoil benefits, so yeah, I will take those too.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Alright, do I want to recover 8 more days? Not if it's an easy mission. See, this one's going to have heat management issues. I'm going to do this, though. This is one of those deals where there's a mech that's rampaging, and it's usually a heavy.
Command interface initiated.
This whole planet could use an air conditioner. On my way.
Location confirmed. Copy that.
Waiting for orders. Uh-huh.
Roger. Acknowledged.
was gonna say,
Time to earn our money.
finally getting contact here.
Taking a protective stance.
Got it.
There's the light. They're all lights.
I'll wait here for now.
Yeah. Commander?
Go. There's really only
One
4 of
more
them.
target.
Holy crap, it's just 4 light mechs. That's all this is.
Location confirmed. I hear ya. You betcha. Got it.
Waiting for orders.
Commander. Got it. Here it comes. Solid connection on that one. What can I do for you? Moving out. Going toe to toe. Another hit like that and you're toast.
Yes, Commander. On it. Putting my weight into it. Nice. Let's go. Yes, Commander. Confirmed.
Not much armor left in that location. Nice try! Yes, Commander. Good to go. Dang, you're dead.
Bang, you're dead. That's right.
Yeah. Move order received. Fire. All done. Enemy down. Standing by. Roger that.
That was
Enemy down.
too easy.
Mission successful.
Should have taken the 800,000. I'm not going to get that much even from the scraps. Well, that was simple enough, I guess. Maybe a tad too simple. These are always challenging, defending the base. You know why. You've seen them this mission before. And they always attack from another angle. I think the biggest gripe with this game is that, you know, it does feel like a grind sometimes. You have to really enjoy doing these missions. And in the game's credit, these missions are fun. Sometimes it gets a little brain dead because you're doing the same thing every time. But, you know, the maps... I don't think you've seen the same map twice yet.
Command interface initiated.
Ready for action, Commander.
So we just have to survive 10 turns. So, now that I have this ECM shield, I feel like I should move into the base
Coordinates received.
with my shield.
Got it.
Copy that.
Time to earn our money. Ready for orders.
Ugh, that's horrible.
Acknowledge.
I think we hit it a lot for our 35%.
Receiving you.
I'm taking a gamble that the next group's coming in over here.
On the move. Full speed. What can I do for you? Double time!
Receiving you.
So yeah, so if I stand here,
Moving out.
I have an ECM shield over all these buildings.
Got a lock. Commander. Roger that. Think I hit something good.
Alright, that's not good.
Armor breach. Internal damage. That shot went internal.
Standing by. Waiting on you, Commander. Got it.
Aye, aye. That hit something good.
Heads up, Commander. You've got hostile contacts inbound.
Waiting for orders. Acknowledged. Target's taken a critical hit.
This is my concern. He's got the weakest armor of them all, and he's being attacked by 3 light mechs.
Orders.
See, there's 2 of them up there. There's 3 more down here. Holy buckets.
Moving to position. Confirmed. Critical hit, Commander. Waiting for orders. Should have run when you had the chance.
Yeah. Give him everything we got. Solid connection on that one. Orders? Firing. Solid connection on that one.
Oh, come on. What a crap show this mission is.
What's up, boss?
Yes, Commander. Position confirmed. All weapons are go. Inflicted some heavy damage.
This is pretty wild.
A friendly structure has been destroyed.
Waiting for orders. Roger that. Tango down. Good to go. Got it.
Good to go. Got it. Target eliminated. Commander? Giving them target eliminated.
Man. They're really making short work, that's for sure.
On my way. Double time. Waiting for orders. Affirmative. Commencing alpha strike.
Yes. Right in the back. 80% shot in the back is always gonna be deadly.
That's a kill. Receiving you.
95%. Pretty good. That one has forests.
Good to go. Targeting think I hit something good.
Commander? Got it. Enemy down.
Waiting for orders. Position confirmed. Putting my weight into it. Nice. Got past his armor. Good to go. Affirmative.
Yeah, those guys have decent armor.
Minimal damage on that hit.
Yes, Commander. Position confirmed. Given everything I've done. Scored a critical hit.
Waiting for orders. Coordinates received. Firing everything I've got. Mech destroyed.
I do like the rate that I'm taking them down.
Mech destroyed. Ready for orders. Copy that.
Ready for orders. Got it. On it.
Good to go. Moving to position.
Orders. Move order received. Oh yeah.
Mission successful.
Well, I have never done a base defend where none of the buildings get destroyed. It's really hard to keep all the buildings up. And to be honest, with the number of swarm that they had, were they not shooting at the buildings, they would have probably caused me to lose this mission by destroying my mechs. There was just so many of them. So we do have a 50-ton. Well, there's a lot of them to get, but always go after the bigger ones. I'm gonna get the Hunchback and the Trebuchet, and then just be glad we got a smaller one.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting. That mech you wanted is back online.
So it is cool to get him. He is a 50-tonner, and you can see he's holding an AC-20. I mean, this guy actually might be better to hold the UAC-20 than the Blackjack. Because we keep doing the Blackjack. We could maybe switch to him. I don't know. I mean, it's... Whoops. Like, that is a possibility. There's no reason to be loyal to the Blackjack. It does give us 5 extra tons. It has been my experience that the more tons they have, the more armor they have, and then if you max out the armor, then you still have just as little space for weapons as the previous smaller one. But like it says, it's close assault. There's no SRMs. There's only one hard point. That's not a close assault mech. But, you know, the fact that there's 3 of these doesn't mean much. I mean, but you can put a UAC, put in your ammo, get rid of the medium small lasers, and the heat sinks. You know, maybe the armor would get better. I don't know. The Hunchback's not all that exciting. I'm just going to go ahead and send him to storage. Then if we go to the store, we got 200,000, 400,000, and just under 200,000. Yeah, so basically we're making the Turians our enemies.
Job's done, Commander.
And all that means is if we're flying in Turian space, the stores are closed. You know, they won't let us take any missions. So we have an insurrection. We get a bonus pay if we eliminate the propagandist and if we eliminate her escort. So this is one where the pay gets some bumps. And then after that, it's fly. And man, oh man, if I could take on a 3.5 star, there's $1 million to be made. So I'm going to wait until we get YouTuber back.
Financials whenever you are.
Those upgrades you asked for are online, Commander.
An improved library. Let's do the lounge.
All right, I'll get the team on it right away.
Let's do the last contract. And I'm going to make this one all about the money. One second. All right, let's go.
Command interface initiated.
So we do have to take her out. She is going to be guarded. It looks like we have some river that we can go up, which will help us with heat management.
On my way.
But this is basically,
Coordinates received.
we got to be careful. I mean, we want a bull rush, but we don't want to be flanked, of course. So we can get down in the water.
Moving to position.
Location confirmed.
That one example thing in the back is where she's trying to escape to. And if you start damaging her, the propagandist, she will start running away. Like, she's not going to stick around and fight.
Moving out.
Waiting for orders. Reporting enemy contact. Here comes.
Of course. I turn sideways and they shoot the arm.
Losing armor.
Good to go. Move order received. Engaging in
All weapons.
Ah! I know 45%. I mean, you shoot twice, I mean... It's not a guarantee one of them will hit, but it's at least pretty even odds.
Locked on. They've got a sensor lock on me. Commander,
Yep, I gotta turn around.
firing all weapons. I'm hit.
standing by. Moving to position. Affirmative.
They've got a lock on me.
Yeah, he's
Internal structure
not the one that should be out front.
Coordinates received. Need this. Nice. Got past his armor. They've got a lock on me. Waiting for orders. Giving them everything I've got.
Ready for orders. Coordinates received. Locking in all.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Oh, come on.
I'm hit.
I gotta start over, don't I?
I'm gonna need a medic.
Sorry about that. I played that sloppy. Okay, I got it loaded again. I moved to the right this time. So, the thing I'm suffering from is I've been playing this for 6 hours today. And I think I'm fatigued. And so that's why I'm getting lazy with my play. And I probably need to quit soon. But that's alright. I really enjoy the game. I'm just doing something for an extremely long time. So,
Move order received. Roger that.
Roger.
Standing by. Standing by.
Yes, Commander.
See, when it's got that many chevrons, just go up and
Roger that.
kick the thing. It doesn't have the catapult anymore. Catapult's it's a little squishy, but it's meant to be squishy because it launches the LRMs. Oof.
Reporting internal damage.
What's up, boss? On my way. Reporting critical hit. Aye, aye. On my way. Eat this. Waiting for orders. Targeting for physical attack.
Wow, that thing survived?
Receiving you. Affirmative. Firing.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech destroyed.
Commander. Move into position. Let her rip. That hit something good. Hell yeah. Commander? Now let's see how you handle this. That hit something good.
Commander. Firing full cover. That's a kill.
Oof. That's a lot of hits on that arm.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage. All weapons committed.
There you go.
Enemy mech.
Left
critical
arm gone.
damage detected.
Yep. Confirm. Scored a critical hit. Good to go. Move order received. Firing full complement on it. Target
Man,
taken a critical
everything's
hit.
blowing up on him.
Standing by. Got it. Target neutralized.
What do you need? On my way.
Copy that.
Yes, Commander.
I don't know if it's going to move to us or not, but I'm going to go ahead and reserve for now.
They've got a lock on
See,
me.
it's got a 75 ton.
Receiving you. Coordinates received.
So it's a Marauder.
Confirmed.
Our primary target is taking damage.
It will run away.
Ready for orders.
That's the only thing I can add to this.
Copy that.
Full throttle.
Waiting for orders. Roger.
The target is retreating, Commander. Eliminate it before it escapes.
I copy.
If I can hit him enough, I can knock him down.
Scored a critical hit.
There we go.
Good to go.
So I can maybe try to hit the legs.
Fire on
Maybe I'm being too fancy.
target. Critical hit, Commander.
Full throttle.
I mean, if I did hit the leg, he wouldn't be able to run away so fast.
Ready for orders. Copy that. Firing. Enemy within. Nice. Fast as armor. Orders? Affirmative. Solid connection on that one.
Waiting for orders.
Full throttle.
Position confirmed. Take this, dirtbag.
I need to knock out his leg.
Ready for orders.
'Cause he's running away. So maybe let's do a precision strike.
Here it comes.
There we go. We got him.
Enemy down.
Mission successful.
So we got an extra 45% to our payment. And we ended up getting the Marauder, which was awesome. Those can be challenging, because the propagandist always has a heavy mech like that. And of course we don't have heavy mechs. I do have the Cataphract, but that was like we've been saying all along, that was because I paid $1 million or whatever for it. And it's it's really hard to take down those heavies. Need to repair 2 of them. We're gonna send this one into the bin. Let's go to the store. Sell that one. I'm up to 9 million, and I'm tempted to buy one of these archers. I know it's not enough to complete the archer, but this archer is a huge upgrade for us. As far as everybody else that I see here, it's not. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it.
New equipment available.
got some experience points.
Yes, Commander.
Receiving you.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
Good to go.
So I'm going to go ahead and give that to Glitch.
Training complete.
Ready for orders. Standing by.
So these guys are earning experience, which is good.
Mech warrior training complete.
So what do I want Tailgate to do? I guess we'll take this one. And maybe that one.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Receiving.
Then Jet.
Training complete.
So we either have... We do have one more here. Or I go into my navigation. I would like to get into the black market. So we're going to go ahead and travel there and just see what we can find.
Calculating course now, Commander.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Those upgrades you asked for are online, Commander.
Roger that, Commander. I'll get the crew moving.
Waypoint reached, Commander.
Okay, so we're at the waypoint. We did not get the black market. 50% crit, weighs less. Plus 5 shots, weighs less. We'll buy that one.
New weapon systems available. New weapon systems available. New weapon systems available.
It's just nice to have the plus ones for when you need them. Oh, so comm system just gives you extra resolve. Not really all that great. Yeah, this is a nothing burger town. Unless we get invited to the black market, there's really nothing here. This is against the Turians. It gives us $1 million. It's 3 stars, so it's going to be a challenging one. A lot of these are going to be challenging. That one's got the most money. So we're going to be protecting a convoy with this one. That one's against pirates. We have to find them, Lance. Like, why is this one restricted? We're gonna do this one. Oh, it's the pirates. I was gonna do this one and go straight up to 1,000,004. We're going for the salvage.
Command interface initiated.
Orders.
So I'm either going around this way or through the water. Let's go through the water.
Location confirmed. Moving out.
On my way.
Position confirmed.
I copy.
Moving out.
Acknowledged.
On my way.
Location confirmed.
Move into position. Affirmative.
Roger. On the move.
Yes, Commander. Roger. Confirmed.
Got it.
Yep.
Here they come.
Coordinates received.
So, I can put my shield around these guys, or I can move him in the water so he doesn't overheat. I'm gonna come up here so I can do the shield.
Double time. Let's go. Ready for orders. Position confirmed.
Orders. Got it. No shooting. Just running.
Receiving you. Targeting for an element. They've got a lock on me.
Good to go. Aye, aye.
Well, we definitely got to do the 95%.
All weapons committed.
Took a hard hit there. Commander. Coordinates received. Copy that. Yes, Commander. Moving to position.
Yes, Commander.
I need to down this guy.
Critical hit, Commander.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Well, we lost one. But, if I remember correctly, we didn't take money on this mission. So losing the bonus doesn't really hurt us that much.
What's up, boss? Copy that. Roger that.
Oh, I moved at the last minute.
Commander. On it. Oh! Hostile eliminated. Standing by. On it. Target neutralized. Yes, Commander. On my way. Heading out.
Acknowledged.
Good work, Commander. Hold this position until the package is underway.
Receiving you.
Waiting for orders. Affirmative.
So we got a Panther. The Thunderbolt's the biggest threat.
Full throttle.
Orders? Targeting for an alpha strike.
I know I didn't go after the biggest threat, but I felt like he was the easiest to take down.
Waiting for orders. Attacking from position.
Objective secured.
Alright, so we at least got that.
Waiting for orders. Giving them everything I've got. Critical hit, Commander. My armor's getting stripped off.
Standing by. Roger that. inflicted some heavy damage.
All weapons committed.
It was just 95% was too good to pass up. Oh, come on.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
I can't take much more of this.
I did say he was our biggest threat.
Yeah.
Maybe I
Coordinates.
underestimated just how big.
I copy. Ready for orders.
There we go, there we go.
One less target.
Commander. On my way. Locking in all
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
I'm getting my ass kicked. Good to go. Head down. Got past his armor. Good to go. Roger. Think I hit something good.
receiving you. Moving to position. Giving everything I've got. Hostile removed.
Engaging physical attack.
Standing by. Time to get physical.
I think I got all 3 pieces of that guy.
Mission successful.
I don't know, do I want one of those? I mean, I do it for at minimum to sell it. And this is a salvage mission. We just made a pittance of money. At least nobody was injured. We do have to replace things. And yeah, there's a whole crap ton of stuff here. There's a thunderbolt. I thought for sure I was going to get all 3 pieces of that thunderbolt. I mean, it's basically an energy thrower, which might be an improved version. Well, no, because we're using our heavy to do energy. We can get 3 panthers, but always go for the big stuff first. Then yeah, we can get a panther on top of that. And we get 23 items, so we got everything but these 2. That's really good. Okay, we ended up getting 3 of them. So we got a second Griffin. We definitely don't need 2. So we'll go ahead and sell that one. Panther is garbage. And we have a second Centurion. Yeah, that gave us some good money. I think I gotta go do this. As much as there's all these different quests or whatnot, I don't want to hurt the pirates. Here's the deal. If you go into forums and it's like, what causes the pirates to offer you the black market? It seems to be random. Nobody knows. And some people get it right away. I've even gotten it right away. Like, early in the game. Like, it's even been offered to me when I didn't have enough money. And then sometimes you're playing and it's all the way into the late game when you finally get it.
Calculating course now, Commander.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
I've got the financial report.
Yeah, well, so we can't go to the store.
Commander.
Orders?
Mech warrior training complete.
Waiting for orders.
Aye, aye.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Here we go. I'm just now noticing the time. I'm just going to end this video and start uploading it, and we'll start a new one. So thanks for watching. Stay awesome.